with Katie.
Yes, let's eat. Already eating though. This is so cute. This is so cute. Look at the little Valentine's thing. Okay, you gotta get it. Okay. What's good, y'all? Vibing with Katie with Love Nest XX.
What's going on, Katie?
Chilling, trying to see what's going on with the melt yard. We're gonna try it out, see what it's really hitting on. Y'all know y'all girl be doing her food tasting stuff, so they better come correct.
Hopefully we be able to eat. We've been sitting here for 20 minutes.
Y'all, we have really been sitting here for like 30 minutes now, and nobody has come. So
Katie, where were you born and raised?
I was born in a small town. No, for real. I was born in a small town, Cameron Crow, Louisiana, Lafayette, Louisiana, damn near. And I moved to New Orleans when I was 9 years old. So,
New Orleans?
I was born about 2 hours from New Orleans. So then I moved to the city of New Orleans when I was 10, and that's where I was raised. So I always say where I'm born, because Lafayette is very like French culture, very Creole. It's very different than New Orleans, you know? Shout out Lafayette. Happy Mardi Gras too, y'all, because I know it's Mardi Gras season.
So how was it like once you got to New Orleans? And how was it like growing up there?
It was definitely like a culture shock, because I feel in Lafayette, it's like very much white and black get along very well. Like all the races get along very well. Everybody's kind of treated like they're all family. It's very like Southern, charming, loving. But New Orleans is not that way. It's very city. It's nowhere near country. And it's a lot of people at war with themselves and each other. A lot of hating going on. A lot of crime.
Yeah, I understand that. So about what age you would say like you got into singing?
So I really started singing when I was like 3 to 5 years old. My aunt was a singer, and she would like make me sing songs around the house. So like the first song I ever sang was "Not Gonna Cry" by Mary J. Blige. Like I was singing like heartbreak songs at like 3 and 4 and 5 years old. So my mom was like, "You've always been this way." And then like once they realized I actually had like a tone and a voice, they started to put me in church choir, and it kind of just progressed into numerous different choirs throughout my career. And that was my like pageant talent. Like I would do like little beauty pageants as a kid, and that was my talent to sing.
So like,
not you getting the tea on Katie. Okay. Right.
So singing, like, you have a beautiful voice, so I want to know like between like what years in your life where you like I'm really going like
grind it
out there, put myself out there, as a singer.
It does. It really does. And especially being somebody who was trained like classically through different schools, and once it elevated to that, like I was trained in all these different programs, right? But it was strict. It was like the music selections that they chose that they wanted us to do. So I could never branch out. So I really didn't branch out into doing and writing. By writing and creating my own music until I was like 17, 18 years old, till like college. I started writing my own lyrics and my own songs. Even though I had been doing that my whole life, I could never use them and I could never perform them. But I started really taking it seriously like at like 16, 17.
16, 17. So around 16, 17, what age was you when you moved out of New Orleans to Georgia?
I was 24. Yeah. And I had literally like saved up $10,000. I had been coming out here already like coming back and forth, back and forth, back and forth for like auditions and shows and stuff. Because I feel like there's just more opportunities in Georgia. And eventually my team at the time was like, we need to move you to Georgia because you're spending more money coming back and forth every couple months than just living out there, you know? So actually I moved out here with like my whole team, and they're still my team, but I'm the only one left here physically. And then I did this TV show with like Tony Terry that I was on, and it went really well. So he was like, you should be out here to kind of set me up camp with like different people that could help me network a little bit more than I had already. Yeah.
Okay, so you said something very interesting. You said you're the only person from your team that's out here.
Yeah.
What happened to you?
Honestly, Atlanta is not for everyone. Like, if you're not used to the hustle and bustle and the lifestyle that's very quick paced, you're not going to do well. And I think it just got to all of them living physically here to the point where they were like, I can't even drive to the store because there's so much traffic. Like, I don't understand it. Like, we come from a different world in Louisiana where it's not, this is probably 3 times as many people as they would see in a regular day in Louisiana. And it's that. It's not like the city doesn't exist there, but it's just not for everyone. But I kind of always, like, I always knew, like, damn, bitch, like, you're so different than a lot of people because some men can't even do it. She still hasn't come to us.
Yeah, yes, sir. I'll get y'all, sir.
Okay.
Sorry, no matter how many times.
So,
It's okay.
because of the traffic, they left.
I wouldn't say just like the traffic itself. I'm just saying like the overflux. Sometimes it gives people like anxiety. I'm not one of those people, but I can't say I don't understand it. I do. Especially because I knew that they were more so into what they were doing for me, they could be doing from anywhere, you know? So if you're not mentally happy, it doesn't really work in my favor either because you're always depressed. No offense to that person or any of the people that I'm talking about right now.
So, you stayed.
By myself.
So, what was like your reason for staying and not going back with them?
Oh.
You could have easily folded up.
Yeah.
Went back. Your whole crew left. So.
I think for me, like going back home would be like a failure to me. Like there's nothing going on there that I want for myself in the music scene. I love that I started there. You know, that's where I really got a lot of my footing, my grounding, doing shows with people that are really big in Louisiana, like Fox, Big Boom. You know, I've even done a show with Gates before. I love those artists. They're doing their thing, but they're not even in Louisiana anymore. They're out of it. So I feel like for me, there wasn't anything going on there for me. There wasn't anything left for me to return to besides my support system, who I love, but I know they're going to support me from everywhere. So I really made it like an executive decision, like, you moved your life here. And I'm not going to lie. That person, things weren't going well for them, and things were going well for me. Things were only going well for them when it came down to what I was doing, and it's like that wasn't a priority to them, I guess, at that time. You know, and it needed to be, like, everything needed to be prioritized to where I could really go. So I was like, if nobody else is going to do it, I'm going to do it. And it was going well. I can't even lie.
So you stayed out here.
Yeah, I stayed.
So since you stayed and they left, how have things been going for you?
Really good. I honestly, like, even the 2 people on my team that left, they tell me all the time, like, they feel like they could have made it work in Georgia eventually for themselves. Like, they want to move out here still, you know? Fear is something crazy. But I think for me, I've always, like, flown and tried to be as fearless as I can because I know that there's a bigger goal to achieve. So Atlanta has been good to me. I can't even lie. Atlanta has been good to me.
Good too.
I mean, we're here now.
So you stayed and everything's going well for you.
Yeah.
And, so tell the people that would probably watch this that's back home where you from.
Yeah.
Just explain, elaborate, like how has it been for you
Man.
since you left to the day you left, if you can remember,
Yeah.
from the day you left until right now today. And like the smallest form, just break it down.
Yeah, like I would say for me, like the day I left, yeah,
the people you done met,
yeah,
people you done fell out with, relationships you done gained, good connections you done made.
hell yeah.
Like, just elaborate and break it down in the smallest one that you can.
So I think for me, like winning the show with Tony Terry really put me over the edge because I knew like, okay, I needed some confirmation to stay. Like I was like in a space where I was like, if I'm gonna stay, it needs to start looking a little bit different than how it's looking back home. Like back home, I feel like everybody really supported us. We did tours. Like I said, the music was popping, but I wanted to expand. I wanted to network. I wanted to collab. So that was like the purpose of that. But since I've been out here, like my biggest song, Ballerina, 300,000 streams, huge. I've been able to get verified. I've been able to work with major artists. I've been on major platforms, major podcasts. Like I know you ain't say that, Ugly Money, Love Nest, XX. Also being able to open for Sweet Auburn Fest this year was crazy. I literally cried because I was like, that's something that's like one of the biggest things I've ever done in my life. So I'm super thankful for the connections I made there to even ask me to do it. And it was only like 5 local artists that they chose to perform with the rest of the artists for Sweet Auburn Fest. So it was like they followed my work the entire time for that year, and it felt like good validation, you know? I think a lot of my dreams started to come true once I gave up the fear. And it really helped me like realize being yourself in this city is actually more beneficial than anything else. Because I don't feel like I have to be anybody else besides Katie. People fuck with me. All types of people fuck with me for just being me. And they see my grind, they see my hustle, and they're like, dang, like, girl, you really doing this shit. So I think being how I was when I left, I was a bank man. Well, like I was a banker. So I had been at the bank already for 5 years, and I remember just being at my desk and looking over my nameplate and being like super happy about how far I had already come in my life, but knowing that I didn't want to just be working in this bank for the rest of my life. Like I did not want to do that, or even in this position for the rest of my life, where I'm like waiting for people to come in. So I had to switch that. Like I took 2 years away from even trying to do any type of other jobs, just focusing on my music. It was beneficial. And of course, getting my house last year. Oh my God, I'm just grateful. Just grateful.
It sounds like
Blessings. Now I feel like people think once they make a decision to make a big move like that, or they feel like, oh, intuitively, like I want to just move and I want to do this, like there's gonna be no bad times. I think that's the worst way to think about it, because you're gonna have like moments where it doesn't feel like everything's lined up. But you have to ask for your confirmation. Like, ask for the clarity you need. And when I say ask, like, I'm a big believer in the universe and God, so I feel like I'm being led. Like, this is already pre-planned for me to be here. This is a part of the journey.
so.
Yeah, no? Like, some of my favorite idols and artists, I'm not going to say idols, but some of my favorite artists, I feel like they shared similar experiences where they had to take a risk.
So you can tell that today, Katie, talk to 16-year-old Katie.
What?
What today, Katie, say to 16-year-old.
You with these questions. Okay. Today, Katie, to 16-year-old Katie. Shit, I would say, like, don't give up. Keep going. Keep believing in your dreams. Be as delusional as possible so that once you reach your goals, people are like, oh my God, she really did it. Like, don't ever give up on yourself, your purpose, or your plan. Know that you're already being guided, because I think that would have helped with any doubt that I had when I was younger, if there was any. Because I've always been pretty confident, but there was doubt, I'm sure, when I was younger. So just removing the doubt and stepping out and knowing that this is already lined up. You're just really playing your role in an assignment God already gave to you. Your life is already assigned to this. This is what you're meant to do. So know it, trust it, own it. Like, step into that power, you know? It really became a power because I already knew my purpose and my path. That's what I would say. Okay.
Get a little interesting.
Are we playing a game or something? Because listen, I'm not eating nothing gross.
No.
Okay.
So,
Interview with a vampire.
do you believe in love and first sight?
Oh my gosh. You know, somebody asked me this actually the other day, like 2 days ago. I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, I'm going to ask you this next question. How can you love a person you don't even know?
I feel like you're going to hate this answer, but I feel like you should love everyone. First, fuck off. But I do believe in, like, a physical connection. Go ahead, you're fine. All right. I do believe in like a physical connection. Like if you look into someone's eyes, right, there's feelings that can happen instantly, instantaneously. And if you feel it and that person feel it, that can be love.
Are you sure it ain't lust at first sight?
It can be love. I mean, it can be lust. It can be lust. I believe in lust at first sight for sure.
That sound like lust.
Mm-mm. No, I'm talking about a genuine connection because I can say like I've been attracted to someone, but I didn't feel it. Like I didn't feel what I'm supposed to feel. Every girl knows what I'm talking about. You know the feeling.
Okay. So,
but I do believe in lust at first sight.
You believe in love at first sight. Okay, that's cool. So, what's the fastest you ever told a guy you love him?
Or have they told me, you mean?
No.
Me?
What's the fastest you ever told a guy?
I'm a bad person to ask this.
Without him telling
me first?
The guy telling you that first.
Oh.
What's the fastest you ever told a guy you love him?
Probably like 3-4 months.
3-4 months?
Like 90 days plus.
90 days?
Yeah.
So, within them 90 days, what did he do to create that feeling of love for you to express it out of your mouth?
So the person I'm talking about, I think that I felt very like safe and loved and cared for. Like I really trusted him. We had a bond that we built in those 90 days. We shared the same morals. I really loved his personality and like his energy and how caring he was, and I felt like I could trust him. For me, a lot of love is like trust. Like if I don't trust you, then I really can't fuck with you. I actually want loyalty more than I want love some days.
Okay, so
we got the TikTok jumping. Oh shit!
So
what's up, y'all?
So did you and this guy ever get in a relationship with like boyfriend, girlfriend relationship?
We were engaged.
Okay, engaged. Great.
Oh
now
God.
Y'all was engaged. So you're not.
And he wait. Let me give you this because this is a good insight too. He told me that it was love at first sight when he first saw me. I didn't believe in it then, but
you told him you loved him first.
Yeah, but he said love at first sight. But I told him I loved him first.
Okay, so listen, I'm gonna call bullshit. That wasn't love at first sight.
I think he was infatuated.
It was lust.
Yeah, it was some lust. Because even my friends were like, why does he keep following you around at every party and like every event? he was on my body. And it was lust, but for him he was like, I'm in love.
So y'all ended up in a relationship.
Yeah.
So did you ever cheat on him?
No.
To your knowledge, did he ever cheat on you?
No.
Okay, that's good. So y'all got engaged. How long were y'all together before he got down on one knee and asked you to be his wife? Or did he get down on one knee?
Yeah.
How did he propose to you? How did he propose to you?
He was like real life general. The proposal is on Instagram. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. But
walk us through.
Okay, so he rented out this private booth at 26 Thai. It's like a Thai restaurant downtown. He had his friend who's a cameraman come out. He had one of my best friends come out. And what happened? I'm at the restaurant. We're sitting down. He's there. We're talking. He's giving me this speech. He stands up. They start recording it. And then he got down on one knee with this beautiful ass ring. And he asked me then and there.
What was your first reaction, your natural reaction?
I was crying. We had been through a rough patch right before in our relationship with like a really sad situation. We lost someone together, and it was a really like bad time, like probably like 6 to 7 months before the proposal. So we both were just like so grateful that we were still in the space. So I was crying. I was in tears because it was rough.
So you said yes. Yes.
We were together for like 2.5 years. Yeah, I was like, oh my God. At first, I think I said something like, are you joking? I remember looking at the ring like, you know. I don't think.
So you didn't take him serious from
I was caught off guard. I was really caught off guard because my sister was like calling me. She's like, what are you wearing? You need to go shopping for tonight. I'm like, what's going on? Yeah, she already knew. My mom and my sister said he had the ring since April and he had proposed in June.
So he was contemplating.
Right, like.
Should I do it? Should I not?
Something.
But that's a big step. So
I guess.
a little nervous.
I just feel like, why do you have the ring for that
No,
long?
listen, see, don't get caught up in the how long.
He's like, it happened.
It happened. Now, they would have told you, like, damn, I wonder why he ain't proposed.
Right.
Like,
That's my sister and mom would have definitely started doing that.
So, all right. So, y'all got engaged, right?
Yeah.
How long were y'all engaged?
Like a year.
Like a year? Like a year. So, did y'all ever get married? Y'all
No.
had a wedding? No, never got married. What happened? Why not?
Oh my gosh, I'm not talking about this.
Oh.
This is too far.
What happened?
No.
You should have never ventured into it.
I don't even want to give this person, like, it's not.
Listen, you ain't gotta go all into it. Minimize it.
But even if I say the reason, you're gonna be like, well, why was that the reason? Like, it's more questions that need, you know.
Get to the end part of it. What was the meat of y'all not walking?
I'm gonna say what it is,
Yeah.
but you probably are still gonna have questions. But I'll tell you exactly what the actual issue was, like the real life fighting issue that we had every day. His mother.
I'm about to ask no more after that. Everybody that's watching this or that will watch
They already know that
will
this
understand.
what this person was.
So I'm gonna take it as he was the mama's boy.
Yes, and I'm not fighting your mama every day. I'm not arguing with your mom every day. You gotta live your life.
What are you in a relationship with your mom?
It was his mom, me, and him.
Ooh,
Yeah, his favorite thing. Like it was like what he wanted. He wanted that.
Mom always
Hell
got something to say.
no.
Mom always speaking up.
Mom never wanted him to progress.
Always overstepping her boundaries.
When I explained the situation earlier, like what I was saying that we lost our child together, and his mom literally was like,
was the child born or was it miscarriage?
It was a miscarriage. So I was like 5 months, and she told me. I remember this lady literally told me, "Don't worry, you guys don't need to have a kid for me. I don't mind not being a grandmother. Like this is not about you. This is not about you." And I feel like if my daughter-in-law called me to express that had happened, especially since I knew she was expecting, I would have been there and considerate. And everything that she would say, like demeaning like that, he had an excuse or reason. And then it just became a point where it's like you can't give negativity and nastiness and angriness.
Legs.
You can't. You can't.
Yeah, so that's
But not everybody sees it that way, especially like black men who have been raised by just their mom and no father figure. Their mom puts all those responsibilities on them, and it's crazy.
man, so that's deep. So
Yeah.
like what year did y'all end?
2020. This was like 2023. Not recent. Not recent.
We only a month and some days in the 2020.
This is not recent. I would say like end of 2022, early 2023. Like real life ended. Done. Yeah.
So when was the last time that you speak to your ex-fiance?
Ooh, I don't. So we had like afterwards, we tried to rekindle, but I'm gonna be real with you. Like I don't talk to exes. I don't believe in reconnecting with exes. I don't want to have a friendship, a relationship with you. If I'm not with you, I don't want nothing to do with you. And all my exes will tell you that right now. Like doesn't matter how many times you text, call, want to hang out, want to rekindle, want to see each other. Like of course that happened like in the beginning, but once I'm done, I'm so off of it. Like once you turn me off, I'm so off of it.
It's like to me.
I don't think anything from your past. I'm not gonna say everybody because I know some people are like, oh my god, like some people get back together and it works out. Or my parents got back together. I don't care, you know, like that's not me. It does. I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh, their food. They just had an appetizer. Their food's taking forever too. They've been here.
Okay, so that ended. You got 2023, 2020, 2022, 2023.
Yeah.
Okay, so since then, what you've been single?
I've been dating. No, I've been dating. I've done.
Seriously?
Yeah, I've been. Well, I think I was like dating, kind of like for fun, about a year ago, like right after, and then like I took dating more seriously, probably like middle of 2024. Like, you know, the person that I've been seeing him since May 2024. But I wouldn't say like It takes a lot for me to. I'm a slow burn. It takes a lot for me to be like, I want to be in a committed relationship with you because you have to show me X, Y, Z. I think that's like kind of hard too because when you're a woman who may like have certain things going on for herself, it starts to become like you don't want certain people in your house or in your space or like around you. You be so picky. Like I feel like I'm so picky, and I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm not. I'm not condoning that at all.
Okay. All right,
It's like hope for the best, but
okay,
I'm not forcing shit.
okay. For the guys that tune in incarceration, well, you free, well, from 1 to 10, the guys want to know, man, what's your regular frequency?
20.
So you are.
Yeah, I definitely am. That's why you gotta be careful who you give it to, because motherfuckers be stalkers. I always attract stalkers. It's fucking insane. I swear to God. Like, if God could talk, like it's crazy. So I feel like you gotta be careful who you get intimate with because these men are not just either they want to get you pregnant, they become obsessed, they start stalking you, trying to find your address, you block them on everything. Like I got a guy right now who's communicating with me just through Cash App because he's blocked on everything. I swear to
Is he sending
God.
money?
Yes, what the fuck?
Okay. And he's still blocked. Hey, man, you gotta do better, bro. You're making this look bad.
Hey, he said he gonna try.
You gotta do better.
Ooh, thank you. Should we get this on the camera? Look at that. Okay. Not just promoting the melt yard. They definitely gonna get some action. Your camera confuses me. I don't know where to look. Is it? Why is that so cute? Can you send me that? That is so cute. Will you take one on my phone? Okay. Like off guard or like? Oh my God, I'm looking at the flash. That's why. Let me smile a little bit. I like my body in that though. Cute. Love it. Okay, photographer. Look. Let me find out.
All right.
Yeah. I just, I want to deal with this little filter thing. They got rid of all the filters. Only ones that they can use now on Instagram are like ones that are built in the app. They got rid of all the man-made filters. How do you feel about that? You like, I'm a guy. I don't give a fuck. Yes.
And the burger?
Right here. Oh, we both got a burger. Is this the barbecue one?
That's a barbecue.
Yes. Oh, you didn't get it. Oh, you really got a salad. Okay, wow. Did you take it? Ah, that's so cute. He said, y'all, we eating good. Y'all see it right here. Y'all see it.
All right, so
Love Nest got me eating good.
you said this shit is 20.
Hell yeah. Because I really, like, that's my biggest thing. Like, if I lock in with you, I'm like, man, I want to do it all. Like, we don't earn it.
So, all right. What's your favorite position?
Let me think. Hold on. All of them. I like to switch. Like, Zuri. I really do. I really freaking do.
All of them.
And more. Show me something. I'm sorry, but
Primer or squirter?
squirter.
Did you ever squirt so much that you had the guy scared? What the hell is going
Scared? He was always into it. They like put it on their face.
But some dudes never experienced that before.
And when they do, it's like hooked. It's crazy. They get obsessed with that too. It's like, oh my god, like. But I think it's a satisfaction thing for guys.
Elaborate.
Once they know that you can, they won't stop until you do. Good. I think. Okay. I wanted to try. We gotta try like some of the shake. We can get like a little small. Are you really not gonna do anything bad? I feel like you're being all goody two shoes. You gotta try some of the shakes.
You said,
The milkshake.
nah.
You just said your stomach, huh?
Nah,
Okay.
but you said, once they find out, they don't know how to act.
Because they have like this goal in their mind now where they have to make you do it. Which I mean, if it's amazing, that's the first thing I'm doing. But like if you don't, it's like, oh my god.
I know this ain't about me or anything.
Okay.
You wanna know every girl that I ran into like that, I run away.
You went away?
Run away, yes.
Why?
I'm a smart man. I ain't no fool. I might dip 1 or 2 more times, but after that, it's a wrap. I got people booking. Eventually, if you keep experience, like motherfucker Niagara Falls, it's gonna get the best of you.
Yeah, definitely.
And constantly as a man, I know that. So
It definitely will.
If I'm trying to lock in and be with you, only you want to devote all my time and attention to you.
That's so
I ain't
true.
even gonna play around. I ain't even gonna play around with it. I'm gonna just step up.
Right.
Because dudes ain't real men out here.
They do become like
So yeah,
hooked.
I haul that.
Well, that's, I mean, especially if you're not looking to like commit, or even if you are, but like you said, you're still doing shit. Some men wanted to get the best of them. Like some men want to be that into it, where they're like in love with it, addicted to it. You know, that's not for all men.
So
It's like a possession thing.
let's get a little bit more serious. You ever have a threesome?
No,
Would you?
I don't know. I got asked this on a podcast the other day too. I mean, I want to say in my mind I would, but it wouldn't be like with my husband or nothing like that.
Who would it be? It's just some random.
Yeah, I think it would have to be like a random that I would never see again, or like a married couple.
Why though?
Mm-hmm.
Elaborate on that. Why?
I don't want my husband to ever do a threesome.
Why not? You gotta keep your mind spicy and fresh. You rather him do it with you than somebody else.
No, I feel like there are other things that could happen that are spicy and fresh besides that.
Every man wants that.
But I'm saying like do it, but not as my husband. Like you could do like I feel like I'm not gonna judge a man if he's like, oh my god, Katie, I had one. Like they all dream of that. But let's be for real. How many men are actually doing that? And then even if they are, it's like they don't even look at that girl in the same way.
Oh, I love your nails.
Thank you. We'll get a milkshake too. Like we're probably gonna split it later.
Do you know what kind of milkshake you want? Do you want a mini milkshake?
Yeah, probably so.
I'll go grab the menu.
Okay. I feel like, listen, if you're a guy and you want to do it, right? Like, I feel like you should do. Like, I feel like everybody should be able to do what they want to do freely. I don't want to sound like a hypocrite and feel like, oh, I can do it and a guy can't. No. Like, do what you want to do freely, but you're not gonna be my husband if we do it together. Thank you. Can I ask you? Like, have you?
This ain't about me.
He is stupid. You play too much.
Yeah, I had groups during my lifetime.
What was it like?
Awesome.
I know the experience would be like overly pleasing, you know?
I'm gonna give you a funny
So
story.
good. Okay. Go ahead, go ahead. Oh my God. Now I'm excited.
I'm better than this one out.
Damn.
So look, one time I was like 17.
17.
So,
Not outside.
oh,
Damn. Were they 17 or were they older? I feel like older women like you, like when you were younger.
probably like a year ago. So, you gonna pick me up? Come over. About a surprise.
You just popped up.
Now they called me.
Mm.
Get there. We upstairs and shit. I walk in the room. Mad clothes on the floor. I'm like, yo, we got that. 4 chicks come from under the blanket.
What?
Like, surprise.
Oh my God.
All of them were naked. They're like, come on, take your clothes off.
Damn.
Look,
So you were just like caught off guard completely, just like on some whoa.
check this out, guys. Where's the spectrum now? I got 2 excited.
No.
I didn't get it.
Huh?
4 chicks. I mean, listen,
Huh?
that's the only time that ever happened to me.
How does that even?
Huh?
So did you already maybe, or it just didn't work at all?
That was crazy is just when I knew the mind was power.
How does it, you're 17 though?
Look,
Oh wow.
I was
I don't believe
hard
you.
I was hard as hell the whole time going. I'm about to score. Now when I get in there, I see a 4 chicks. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Right.
I got too excited. Still want to get hard right for a little hot second. So I'm like, hold on. I go to the bathroom. I'm in there talking to myself. Come on, baby. Right now. What you doing?
I can see you doing that.
I'm like, and when the kids come knocking on the door, like, yo, who you here talking to?
Oh my God.
I'm like, myself.
Downstairs. Oh my God. I'm fucking hungry.
I'm talking to myself. Hold on. So she like, come on, let me in. So she come in there. She start sucking me off.
Right.
Suck my shit off. So she like, man, fuck me, man. Just fuck me right here in the bathroom. Meaning I go back in.
What?
I'm like, hell no. I'm never getting another chance to hit.
Man, come on.
We gotta go back in the room. Get back in the room.
Man.
I handle business.
Okay. Because I was going to be like, that's the saddest story I ever heard in my entire life.
I got right, but
Okay.
That shit.
Why did that happen?
I don't know. I was too excited out there. I got too excited. Too excited.
Okay, what about the second time?
Oh, I nailed them every time.
After that?
I never had. That was the only time this sex I had a complication in my life.
What in the world? Wow.
To me, I think I'm mad with the hardest sex.
Damn.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of like mature guys say that though.
Because like I control when I nut and how I nut.
Yeah.
So like when I first started having sex, I wouldn't say I was going out fast. I wasn't going as long as I wanted to go.
Really?
Yeah, like I wasn't going out fast.
So that wasn't like a natural thing, you had to build it up?
Bro, that's the mind.
I can see that, especially for men, because well, for women too. Because
But
I would never even have you that close to me if I don't want you. Like, it's
a female is not that.
mm-hmm.
Keep going.
We can.
Nigga, man, it's over.
Let's stay on that mother. No, just kidding.
Nigga shit on limp biscuit. So I feel like I mastered the art. I'm gonna tell you how I did it.
I love it.
So
Period.
me, I've been out of jail my whole life. My first time really spent a significant time in jail. Going without nothing. So I went from getting sick, hearing it every day, to just whole turkey.
So you're not even like doing anything.
No, look. I'm breaking it down to you.
Oh, okay. You're saying like immediately that's what your thought was. Like,
I mastered all the sex.
okay.
So now, I'm like, damn.
I feel like I should be recording you on my phone. This is interesting.
So now, I'm incarcerated. I'm like, damn. Pussy got the right. I ain't getting it. It's a wrap. So, what you do is, you block that part out your mouth.
You know who says that? Like, I don't know if you follow like anybody that's like celibate, but a lot of pastors and preachers and people that practice celibacy, they say that you can block it out your mind. Like, it's like good. It's like when people want to quit smoking cigarettes, you can hypnotize your brain to the point where you just don't smoke anymore.
So,
It's kind of similar.
I blocked it out my mind, right?
But what did you do?
You talking to any chick on the phone, you talk about non-sexual to the regular. You look at the porn magazines. Don't just anything that got to do with sex, you just don't indulge.
At all. You just don't indulge.
You just don't indulge at all. So you block it out.
I can see that.
Block it out. So you're not going to want nothing that's not on your mind.
True. And like,
everything generates from the brain on down.
Right.
Don't not start between the legs on up.
True.
If it do them,
it has to start from your brain.
If it do them, that's like the blind leading the blind.
Right.
So now, does that right? All right. Lose my time. So now, I'm telling myself, I'm gonna take it a step further. You know that when the dude first get out of prison, his natural reaction is he want to have sex.
That's what I always hear.
So this is what I did.
And then all the movies, that's what they show.
I did. Challenge myself. When I go home, I'll wait like 2 weeks. I ain't gonna have sex.
Okay.
Feel me? Just to challenge myself.
Yeah. Because like now you're out and about. It's a real test.
So now, chicks that I'm dead my time with me, you know, she expecting me to jump all over. And I'm like, nah, I'm gonna chill out for a minute.
Yeah.
It's like, what? What?
Yeah. I would have probably felt that way too, because you would think like, damn, like, I'm about to get it.
I'm like, nah, like I'm trying to feel me. So me and her fell out because I really was on that. Once my mind made up,
I would have fell out with your ass too, because what are you doing?
Then you and her ain't for me.
Right. Because I feel like if you're getting out and I've waited with you,
you're still waiting. I'm here with you. I'm still sleeping in the bed with you every night.
I guess.
Wait.
Did you tell her?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm telling you, I'm mentally trying to.
So you weren't just acting funny, like you told her, like, I don't want to.
So, I did that. It worked. So, now,
but y'all split during that little time?
Yeah, I ain't going. I'm 0 tolerance.
But I also feel like if that was your mission when you got out, it's so different. You're in a different mind. You have to have goals for when you get out. So if people don't align with that, that's automatically like, well, damn, you're not
That's an
for
automatic
me.
dismissal.
That's the automatic sign. Like, nah.
Or that-
You gotta, yeah. It's like you gotta support me. Exactly. So actually, I'm gonna take what I said back. I get that, but your situation is different.
So look, right? So now, for me though, this
Okay.
is how I master the art. So anytime before I had sex with a female, you start thinking about, man, shit, that just turned me off. Yeah, like what? I think that's what I used to do in jail.
What?
Like if I'm watching something on TV, like I used to be watching something on TV, you might start seeing like it be baddies on TV, they start like being a sex scene.
Yeah.
I turn the channel before I start getting around and start thinking about some shit that's turn me off. You feel me? Because I don't want to be wild. I don't want to be I don't want to feel that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm in prison, no. I don't want to feel that every time I think off.
Yeah.
I don't want to do
And then that's kind of weird too. Like I hate when men be like, "Oh my god, I just play with myself for 9 months in jail." Like what? No. Like,
So anytime that I'm about to have sex with a female, I think about shit that's gonna turn me off. Like, let's say for example, like might think of a old person, that old woman that's like 92 or something. You feel me?
I'm like, when was I don't know.
Because look, if you think about the chick you going to see and how good the pussy and sex gonna be, by the time you get there, you ain't gonna be no good.
I actually believe you though. I really believe you because I know if I would like everybody else would be like cap, but I feel like it's true because I'm gonna say this: you work with a lot of baddies already. So if that was the case, you wouldn't even be able to cooperate and have conversations with us. You'd be looking at our titties the whole time. So it's like, I think it's true.
Exactly. So you control your mind, you control your body.
Yeah.
It's that simple. So when a person be like, oh, I'm weak for a person, no, you just mentally weak.
Yeah, for sure.
Get a grip.
Men and women. Can we put that in there?
Yeah. So that's how when I'm having sex, I'm able to go however long I want to go. I can go an hour, I go 2 hours, I go 3 hours, I go 4 hours. I go
Right.
because I mastered the art.
That's insane. So how long do you think it took you to master it? Like your time or like even now?
Since I was like 16.
Damn.
I've been mastered this shit a long time ago.
That's crazy.
So like I don't deal with emotions, I don't deal with feelings, I deal
Okay.
with reality. Feelings and emotions is not reality. Feelings and emotion is an illusion that a person makes you feel. Because 9 times out of 10, that person is going to disappoint you in life.
Mm-hmm.
And when you heavily emotionally invested into a person and you disappoint you, your reaction, you won't even control it anymore. So I never invest my feelings and emotion into a human being because human beings are not perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is prone to a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Other human beings knows that, but when it comes to their feelings and emotions, all options go out the window and they act like they don't know.
Yeah. I think you have to have I think that's people that are like very disharmonized too in their life in general.
Everybody in the world.
Not me. I would say not me because I feel like balance is something that's like my key, you know? So good, y'all. Oh, we gotta go in there. Yeah? What? This is so cute.
One-on-one with Vibe with Katie. Check out her music on all platforms and follow her on IG at Vibe with Katie. Love Ness XX.